Okay, I'm going to need all my sweet friends out there to tell me if I actually connected through the event. I don't think I did. I think I was on the struggle bus again, friends. I am, I think maybe I got on the right one. Hold on. Hello. I will continue to struggle with technology. It just will. It seems to plague me continuously, but that's okay. I see my friends out there, and I'm going to try to bring you on, Shannon. So if I send you a request, see if you can join me on my Facebook Live. All right, it is Wednesday. It is 7 o'clock. And what do we do every Wednesday at 7 o'clock? We drink something in a fun cup. We talk about real estate. And I am now absolutely coming to the hard conclusion that I am going to need to outsource my technology. I just am. I almost get it. I mean, I got the event set up. I did the things. But get ready to start live. Yeah, I'd love to get ready to start live if it would let me to actually go in and start a live. Anyways, I'm cooking. I'll do my best. Ooh, what are we cooking, Shannon? What are we cooking? All right, our topic today for all my friends, particularly my real estate friends who are actively doing business and making the money in the real estate. I wanted to talk about open houses. Pre-cooked, yum. Yum, yum, yum. My go-to cocktail of choice is Diet Coke with 1800 coconut. What is it? Coconut rum? Tequila? Is it tequila? It's tequila. Anything coconut, and it's my jam. Anything coconut. What's our drink of choice tonight, my friends? Anything extra yummy? Yesterday, I taught Ignite for our KW class, and it was on open houses. And, you know, there was so much good information and so many amazing questions that I decided that our Wine Wednesday was going to be about open houses. There are a lot of misconceptions about those suckers. Let me know in the comments if you are a believer that open houses sell houses. As an agent, are you a believer that open houses get you buyers and more business? Mountain Dew from my friend Brett Ray. Sweet. All right, Brett, I'm gonna try to see if, oh, look at Brett. I might be able to ask Brett to, let's see if it sends you a little question, Brett. Does it say, Brett, would you like to join Joni on Wine Wednesday? And then I think all you have to do is say yes.
Hey, Joni, it worked.
Okay, I upset the dog. I upset everything. Brett, it worked.
It worked.
I'm so okay, Harlow, I'm sorry. Mom's fine. Mom's fine. Hey, Henry. Okay, this is amazing. I'm so excited. Okay, Harlow's excited too. Brett, we're talking about open houses. Let me grab my dog. Tell me your thoughts about open houses as an agent.
They're wonderful. If you you know, it's like everybody talks, you know, 85, 80, 85, and I apologize. That's Henry.
You've got Henry, I've got Harlow.
Yeah. So, but yeah, you know, 80, 85% of it is, of course, pricey. First and foremost, you got to get the people into the home. But yeah, it's like we talked on Ignite. You make those emotional moments with it that stir that buyer into making that decision. Because I mean, they have to see themselves in the home.
Exactly. And when you do an open house and you plan for that open house and you've done all the things and you've marketed, hello, kisses, okay. And you've marketed it But it's perfect. Everyone is going to be there. They're going to be in a good mood. The house is going to look amazing. And you're able to present a really great product to people to have that emotional response. And emotion creates motion. It creates action. So exactly, that's what open houses do. Good stuff. So Britt's on my team, and Harlow's looking for so many kisses today. Hello, Harlow. And Brett, when we do open houses, how would you describe them? Would you say that they're boring?
No, our open houses are, it's more of an experience open house. So we had one last weekend at Hayes, 113 at Hayes Park Drive in Dallas, where we had s'mores. So you have like a s'mores bar that we did in the backyard. So, but yeah, just trying to have those experiences with those buyers that come through. Um, because I mean, the
Because it
thing I
has
think
such
about,
a great backyard, and being able to have an experience of having a s'mores bar in such an amazing backyard, that automatically lets people coming into the open house picture themselves having memories and creating experiences in that space. And that's pretty much what an open house's goal is to let people picture themselves actually in the home. What else do we like to do for open houses, Brett? We love to capture buyers.
yeah. So that's a big thing is having, and we talk about, the sellers or the owners would love everybody to sign in when you come in, and you're capturing that information, but like at the same time, all those buyers come in, you've marketed it so heavily, that open house, and you've actually dressed up the open house to kind of, it's warmer. It's a lot warmer. It's not a cold
Mhm.
stale, and it doesn't feel like a vacant home, even though it may have been. So there's a
Mhm.
lot that goes into just getting it prepared and ready to welcome those people in.
Yeah, and I think that's the key, particularly when you have your own listing. If you're able to really plan on having, what did this do? There it is. If you're able to plan and promote that, there it goes. If you're able to promote that open house, like you're planning a trip or a wedding or an event, when you do your listing presentation and you're talking to your people, of course they're going to sign with you because you're amazing. We always want to make sure that we have the calendar out and we're saying, okay, we do open houses big, so we need lots of time to plan for that. So let's pick the date for the open house, which is usually, market statistics are Saturday and Sunday from 2 to 4. Now you can do it on a Wednesday, you can do it on a Tuesday. I don't care when you do it, but market statistics are 2 to 4 on Saturday and Sunday when you get the most traffic. So at that listing presentation, you are 100% planning an event, and then you're backing out what needs to happen in order, because when you have a party, you want people to come, right? And so
Yeah,
that's how you
and
treat it. Yep.
build up the anticipation. Like, don't allow any showings before the open house, like nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And just, because you want that frenzy to start, especially with a listing. And but I mean, even with a buyer, if you have a buyer, you hope the agent on the other end is, takes care and that dedication to promote a home. Cause
Absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely. You know, the old school open house was you've got an agent just sitting there at the table. You're like, yeah, come on in, look around. That does not float. That does not float in this market. That is not what your agent should be doing for you. When you're an agent worth your salt, you spend some money. I mean, you really do. You have to spend a little bit of money to make money. And if you're just starting out and you might not have money, you have a vendor partner. And let's see if our vendor partner, Blakely, can jump on with us. I don't know if it's going to let us have two. Brett, could I bump you off for a second so Blake
Yeah,
can come on?
absolutely.
Okay, I'll bring you back. Bye, babe.
Bye.
All right, Blakely, I'm bringing you on, babe. If it lets me. Gosh, I was doing so good with my technology. Now I have to make sure I can bring Blakely back on. 1 second. Okay, so it's important when you do open houses, like you might have to click that you are accepting. It needs to have a little green next to your face. So I'm hitting you again, and it should send you a invitation. Let's see if that works. If you're an agent and you're just starting out, don't spend your money. Make sure you get someone to sponsor, right? And so my dear friend and loan officer, my chosen loan officer is Blakely Peterson. Blakely is with Certainty Homes, and Blakely sponsors open houses. Blakely will brand flyers, possibly go in with you on the cost of some snacks, and perhaps even attend with you to be able to answer critical questions right now, because what's everyone want to know, right? Everyone wants to know what's the interest rates doing. And if you have your loan officer right there with you at your open house, I mean, let's talk about a win-win on that one, right? Let's talk about that. Oh, you're not getting an invite. I want to be on. Okay, let's try again, babe. Suspend, delete, pin, comment. Whatever Brett did, Brett has a little green thing next to his little face that lets him come on. I'm putting Harlow on the table, don't judge me. Put my dog on my table all the time. Let me see. Ask Julie Machino to join. Well, that's interesting, Julie. So I can ask you to join. So we need to be able, I don't know what Julie and Brett did to be able to join. So let's see. Hi, Denise. Keep trying, because now Denise has a little next to her. So I'm going to say hi to Denise, and I could ask Denise to join, and Denise can accept or not. So there's a way to do it, Blakely. On your side, you have to click something that allows you to have a little green. You're working on your ATAC. Okay. Hi, Denise.
And Denise accepted.
Did you just have to hit accept?
Yep, that's all.
Okay.
This
So what?
join video.
It says join video and accept. Okay. Well, I'm loving this because you all know how much I struggled on my 1031 on that day.
You
So
did
this is a
good. That
huge
wasn't
victory.
your fault. That wasn't your
This
fault,
is
though.
cute. I know it wasn't my fault, but so the key is you have to be on your business page in order to be able to do all these fun things.
Oh, am I on my business page?
This is my business page.
Oh,
that we're
your
live
business
on.
page. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's awesome.
I didn't even know I still had one.
Right. This is Denise, and she is on my team. She is the absolute part of my brain that keeps me organized, and she's our operations manager at JB & Co. And Denise, we are talking all about open houses, and I know you love open houses. And when we do open houses, do you feel like they're beneficial for building your business?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because people will come in and they don't have agents, they have questions, or even sometimes if they have agents, you be a better agent. So you never know.
It is
Never say never.
so stinking true. And of course, when people come through open houses and they have an agent or whatever, we protect agents. But here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with following up on people who sign in on your open house.
Yes.
And chances are you're going to be more informed because you've gone through a process of getting ready for this open house. And you might just sweep them off their feet. And it's awesome. There's nothing wrong with doing that.
And there's nothing worse than having open house where the agent that is there knows nothing about the house. Got to know your house that you're representing.
Exactly.
For sure.
And basics, how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, what's the square footage, and what's the schools?
And have the seller's disclosure there with you.
And your seller's disclosure is basically your 7 pages of all the sneak peeks into any insurance claims, dates of all the major systems, because you're buying a house, you kind of want to kick the tires and know what that's about. So your open house, you need to have those documents there. And Harlow's just walking across the table right now. Like
Oh,
it's, yeah, right. So, Denise, as far as your best takeaway from your experiences with open houses, what would you say that would be?
just knowing your house, meeting people, having a good attitude. Your attitude's everything. A lot of people have attitudes like, oh, I'm holding open house, and they think it's a chore. It shouldn't be. It's like fun. You get to see
Mhm.
people, have s'mores. You have,
Mhm.
we have amazing open houses. We do it right.
Yeah, we do it right. And that's the
Yes.
thing is our team, the first thing we do is we support each other. The second thing we do is we have fun. And when you're doing an open house, if you're not having fun, I mean, again, you don't have to spend a lot of money, but your energy is contagious.
Yes.
When we are always real upbeat and positive about what's going on, and that is it's contagious. And so
Yes.
that is what, I mean, and that's free. Your
Yep.
attitude is 100% free, right?
Yep.
Well,
Exactly.
honey, I will let you go back to your actually doing business and real estate and
Yeah.
making money. She's working on an agreement to address concerns right
Yes.
now.
Lots of lessons learned.
Okay, so thumbs up to you, babe, but I'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Bye.
bye. Okay, so that was Denise, and we heard from Brett. Let's see if we can get Blakely to come talk to us about being a vendor partner. And we just need Blakely to have a little green, a little green, I think it's a thumbs up next to your picture, and it's not there yet. So we're on a learning curve with this, but I just wanted you to be able to talk to members of my team about open houses, okay? Um, and Blakely will comment. We'll give her carpal tunnel so she can type it in about different things for open houses. So Blakely, as a vendor partner, what are some of the resources you can offer agents when it comes to open houses and maybe offsetting some of that cost? Because that's when you're in a shifting market like we are right now, or you're in a new agent, we are all watching our budget. So what are some of the things, my sweet girl, that you can do to support them? All right. Hi, Blakely. About to eat dinner. Go eat dinner, Brett. So Blakely is typing right now. So let me tell you how I've used vendor partners in the past. I've used attorneys, I have used staging companies, and of course, my vendor partner, Blakely, when it comes to simple things. Like you always need to have a really good flyer, when you're doing your open houses. You need something for them to take with them. Okay, it's a takeaway. You need a takeaway. You can have this done and branded yourself and Blakely with Certainty Home Loans on your flyer, okay? If you do not have Canva, Canva offers a free version of it. Get it, get it. Do it for school, do it for yourself, do it for your Christmas cards, do it for your garage sales, whatever you're doing. But as a real estate agent, you need Canva, okay? Another important thing to think about is your presentation. This is an example of what was at one of my open houses. It's very simple. In our office at Keller Williams, if they don't offer you all this stuff, you'll need to call me, because if you're with a different group, with a different, if it's not KW after your name on your business card, you need to call me, because you should have support to help you with these things. So it is bound, and there's probably 10 to 15 of these at the open house each day, and it goes through a few of my favorite things about the home. It has pictures of the home, and then it starts to talk about the details. This was a luxury listing, about the 700 price point. And then we do an owner brag sheet. No one's going to say more about a house than the owner. Let them talk about it. Let them brag, right? Let them brag about their own home. And then if they've done significant upgrades, if it was a flip, if they just put in a brand new kitchen, if they've done anything like that, put it in there. If they spent a significant amount of money, go ahead and total it up. Make it look like basically a receipt of all the value that's in that home. And then offer instructions. This is something that all of us agents really do appreciate. To know the expectation of the listing agent as far as how do they want to receive their offers. Particularly when you have a very busy home and offers are coming in, you don't want offers to get lost. So right in you just give them instructions. In the subject line, it's going to say offer, and it's going to have the address.
Because as busy agents, we have more than one listing, okay? We need to see offer, the street address, so that we can act accordingly so it doesn't get lost. All offers have a 24-hour response time. The closing is going to be with our specific preferred lender, which is Campbell and Brennan. We want a short due diligence. We want a 1% earnest money. We're going to need some kind of proof of funds or pre-approval. I would prefer that pre-approval to be with a local lender. Y'all can use all those big box companies all you want, but when it comes to a Saturday and Sunday and your deal's falling apart and I can pick up the phone and call Blakely, that makes all the difference. So a local lender is what our team prefers. We also want to make sure that all the disclosures are attached to that offer, and those disclosures are available on Showing Time and in FMLS. And this is something that y'all know. Do not contact the seller directly. No one should be going and knocking on the door saying, hey, can I come see your house? We don't do that. We don't do that. No, that's called sign jumping, and Mama Bear will come out on that one. Appointment only, that's what that means. Bring your highest and best the first time. We're not going to play any games. And all documents need to be in a PDF format. We don't want to see anything like app files or DocuSign coming through on an offer. So that's all right here. No questions. That's at the open house. And then, of course, your community association disclosure is going to be in here. That is in any home that has an HOA. And then also your seller's property disclosure is in here. Those two forms are very important and they need to be included in your offer too. But this at the open house leaves with every person who comes in. So what does this do for that person? Random person. It can be the neighbor. It can be anyone who's just kicking tires. They're not even interested in buying a house, but they left with this. And what's on it? Well, it's me with red hair because I change my hair color all the time. But what are they going to take away? They might not buy that house, but what are they taking away with them? They had an experience and it was positive. They had an incredibly positive experience at your open house. And when they're talking to a friend at Bunko, at tennis, at the gym, I just went to this open house this weekend and there's this chick named Joni Bates. She put on a party. We had a great time. Her marketing was on point. You know what? Elizabeth was thinking about listing her house. Maybe she should call Joni. You know, create an experience, be professional, and do the marketing so that you create an impression in the industry and you become front of mind. They don't even have to be at the open house. It could be word of mouth that you impress someone with their experience. Does that make sense? My friends, does that make sense? I see some new names on here. Hello, everyone. I'm Joni, and Denise is on here, and Brett's on here, and Shannon's on here, and they are all on my team. And then our vendor partner, Blakely, is also on here with Certainty Homes. Blakely Peterson, getting better not saying the maiden name, newly married. Congratulations to her. So Blakely will put all of her information into the chat. And awesome. And I want to make sure that you get a hold of her, my agents out there. So if you need a vendor partner to assist you with your open houses. So I'm not going to talk and talk and talk. I'm really excited that this Facebook Live went well when we could share screens and baby steps, right? You got to celebrate the wins. Celebrate the wins. Open houses are important. It gives you a reason to celebrate a home. It gives you a reason to go on to social media. It gives you a reason to deliver invitations. You're not soliciting to the neighbors. You're delivering invitations to let them know that there is going to be an open house and there might be some traffic. And here is my information for you because we're having an open house. And I want to make sure that if there's a traffic problem, that you call me first and don't call the cops, because I really want to make sure that we don't have any problems. And I really want to be of service to the community as I list this house. You just showed integrity. And what's that neighbor going to say? This is kind of awesome marketing. And that agent has really thought of everything. Right? Right? So marketing equals money. Fortune is in the follow-up, and open houses are worth your time. Alrighty. I'll see you same time next week, Wednesday at 7 o'clock. And I tell you what, I am determined to get better at all my technology. All right, guys, you have a blessed night. Thank you for everyone who jumped on. All right, smooches.